Ever wonder if we could print a nice photo using all these drawing blocks that we can get for very cheap? Let's find out together, shall we? What's up guys, it's John and we are back with another YouTube video. This time we're gonna experiment. We're gonna experiment printing on a drawing block where we got this cheaply in a popular bookstore or any bookstore that's in your city or in your town. This cost me ringgit for quite a bit amount of paper that I've purchased. Now I use this to, just draw around, and I've got some left, and I wonder how this paper will react if I'm going to print on the Pixma Pro 200. And the reason why this is intriguing is because, the dumb me that doesn't really know about printing, I'm learning as I go. When I touch this paper, it has the kind of consistency of a cotton-based paper, like the fine art premium paper that I have of the Canon that I use to print, right? So I figured that, hey, wouldn't it be nice to actually test out these paper and see what the quality is gonna be? Perhaps maybe I'll do a comparison. Let's find out together, shall we? Let me just tear one out and then we put it to the printer to test. Alright, perfectly torn out piece of paper. So unlike say a premium smooth fine art paper by Canon over here, I believe both sides actually has the same texture, because I know for a fact that when I print on the premium fine art paper, if I print on the wrong side, and a matter of fact I think it's all the papers, if you print on the wrong side, the color doesn't pop. So I wonder how this is going to react. Now yesterday I've shot portrait of a friend of mine graduating, and I'm going to use her photo as our print subject. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly edit this photo, and I'm going to walk you through it, the process, how I prepared this particular print to print on the drawing block. So let's go into the develop module, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to fix some of the problem that's in the photo. I'm going to use this tool over here. Now we have AI that we can just paint all these mistakes background, analyze, and just replace it. It will take some time to actually do that. Okay, so once we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to also select like this here. I don't like the crease, so I'm just gonna select it and then replace it a little. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a subtract and object, and this part of the head needs to be selected. So I'm just gonna do a quick select of that one, nicely masked, and I'm just gonna bring down the background so that the subject do pop out. And what I'm going to do next is then perhaps make another mask, which is a radial gradient, where I'm going to select just somewhere around here and brighten it out just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to be doing a minus subject, so I'm going to take her out of the gradient so that there is a sort of like a background highlight at the back. Okay, so I'm going to try to apply one of my presets that I use for my portraits to give it a little bit pop to the color, and maybe just adjust the exposure just a little bit. I love the color that's around. Maybe we don't need it to be too contrasty, just maybe a little bit brighter. So this is like 90% how it will be already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit in Photoshop right now. What I want to be doing is apply some neural filter through AI where I could like smoothen the skin. Okay, I'm gonna quickly smoothen the eye bags a little, remove them a little bit, just lighten the eye bags ever so lightly, yeah, because we de-emphasize the eye bags over there. And once we're done, I think we are ready for print. I've got the photo ready. What I'm going to do is then I'm just going to export it as JPEG to the desktop perhaps, and then bring it into my print manager. So I've got my professional print and layout app that I could then import that photo on the desktop in there to print. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I'm using HFA, I'm using etching, and that's possibly about the same profile set of the Premium Fine Art Smooth that I have, and I'm going to print it on this one. Okay, let's prepare the printer and send it to print. Where is it? Okay. Now I'm going to print another copy of this, and I'm going to be using the Premium Fine Art paper. This is a good shit. This is an expensive one, so let's compare this. I've got a print result over here, both on the drawing block and also the Premium Fine Art paper on the Canon. I've got to say, there is a drastic difference between these two prints, one on the drawing block, the other one on the fine art paper. This is A, which is the Canon Fine Art print, right? No surprises, right? It is freaking obvious. And this is B, which is the drawing block. I've got to say that the Canon Fine Art print is actually, as usual, gorgeous. The color rendition, whatever that I see on screen, is a lot closer to the print. It looks vivid, it looks nice. And because how I actually post-process these photos, these portraits looks like a piece of painting. And I absolutely adore the cotton-based paper for this kind of portrait and photo. Right? Versus say a drawing block, this one, it is a thinner paper, so I would say, you know, the print is actually pretty good. Kudos to the Pixma Pro 200, I reckon. The gradient and everything, it's excellent. It is a good print in terms of like how it looks like. If I don't show you the source image on my computer, if I don't show you the Premium Fine Art print that I printed out and put it next to it to compare, this one looks like as though I desaturated the photo and printed the whole entire portrait, which, say, if you're on a budget, or rather if it's a print that's not important and color accuracy is not important to you, it is a gorgeous print still. You know what I mean? I mean, it's usable. And I still think that this is a gorgeous print. I mean, it is an A3 drawing block size. It says colorful world. It's trendy sheets for 8 ringgit and 90 cents. It's meant for crayons, pastels, pencil, pens, brushes. To be fair, it says for an etc. as well. So I guess I can print with it. It holds the ink well. It's not gonna be like what the Premium Fine Art paper the Canon is producing over here. So what do you guys think? These two prints, would you mind printing on this one? I mean, look at this gorgeous fine art print, eh? I really like the color rendition of it. Here's another print. Okay, and if you were to say compare it to the drawing block, it is almost identical. But this one does look a little bit better. All right, this one does look a little bit better than this one. So what happened was I printed this on the wrong side of the paper of the Premium Fine Art print, and therefore it is not as sharp and vivid as the actual fine art print on the right hand side here. Right, so this is the actual fine art print, and this is the back of a fine art paper. So guys, my conclusion is to go and get the Premium Fine Art paper by Canon, or any cotton-based paper for printers. It gives an expensive look to a print like this. I hope this experiment gave you some ideas of what to do and what not to do. Certainly, I mean, this is alright. You can print it, but you won't get very, very good result. This one is a lot better. I'm doing this so you don't have to. You don't need to waste your ink. You do not need to waste your premium fine art paper. But since I wasted my premium fine art paper, there is a link that you can buy me a cup of coffee. Go ahead so that I can replenish all these supplies to do more experiments for you guys. So thank you for indulging me in all these experiments. I hope you learned something out of it. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe. I noticed that when I say subscribe, that button glows at the bottom if you haven't subscribed, so do that. Or just simply like, and it does something good for the algorithm, I think. So see you guys on the next one. Cheers. Bye.